Rain, sun, and simply time can take toll on almost any wooden deck. Without the right kind of care, decks can end up looking pretty sad and, in extreme cases, may even need replacing. Here are more than a dozen tips to keep your deck looking great while adding years to its useful life. Nails have a way of working themselves upward when decks are not properly sealed and subjected to repeated wet-dry cycles. Using a nail set or drift punch, set the heads slightly below the surface. Severely neglected decks can even become warped and twisted. To correct this, make a straightening tool by cutting a notch in a 2x4. Slip the tool over the end of the board, twist it back into position, then secure with 3-inch galvanized deck screws driven in at a slight angle. Debris that collects between deck boards can act like a sponge, retaining water and leading to dry rot. There are a couple of ways to remove accumulated material. A screw hook, sometimes made thinner on a grinder, works well, as does an old saw. Just avoid cutting into the joists below. If deck boards are too badly deteriorated to be saved, this tool, called a cat's paw, can be driven under a nail head, then used to leverage the nail completely out. Decking screws with stripped heads can often be coaxed out using friction gel drops, like this product called Screw Grab. Dirt and surface oxidation will, over time, make any wooden deck look dingy. An all-purpose cleaner and brightener, like this one, can restore even the most weathered deck to near original appearance. The fastest and easiest way to apply these is with a pump sprayer. Dampen the surface first, then apply the material evenly, working in sections. Scrub the solution well into the deck surface, wait 15 to 20 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. A power washer can also be used to clean and prepare the deck. Select a 30-degree nozzle and hold the tip close enough to the surface to remove dirt and discoloration, but not so close that the high-pressure water stream will etch the wood. Keep the wand moving at a smooth, consistent pace. A wooden deck that has been thoroughly cleaned and brightened looks great, but is vulnerable to sun and water damage. The naked wood needs protection in the form of a deck sealer or waterproofing wood protector. These products can be clear or colored with varying amounts of stain, from transparent that provide subtle hues to semi-transparent versions that add more color but still allow the grain to show through, to solid colors that hide the wood grain completely without concealing the wood's texture. The preferred way to apply these wood protectors is with a large painting or staining pad. Pour the waterproofer into a painting tray, saturate the pad, work out the excess, then apply the sealer in long overlapping strokes, working in sections. It's important to seal the sides of the decking too. Usually a brush is best suited for this. When applying wood protector to railings and balusters, work from the top down in order to brush out any drips that may occur. Soot and dust are always falling from the air and settling onto a deck. An occasional washing with a mild detergent and light scrubbing, followed by a thorough rinsing, will keep the surface looking fresh and prevent grit from being ground in. Depending on climate and sun exposure, decks will look and perform their best if they're given a cleaning and resealing every 1 to 2 years. Once treated with a sealer, decks repel water rather than absorb it. Good sealers also have UV filters that protect the wood from the sun's rays. Outdoor decks are extremely tough and designed to stand up to the elements, but to look their best and last their longest, well, they do need a little help along the way.